Whew. I said I was going to be on time, and apparently I lie as much as I breathe. But we're here. We're here. I'm ready for some more racing. Let me get rid of this. Actually, make sure it's set to the right game capture, because it wasn't. Voila. Hello everyone. How's it going? First. Yeah, if you just ignore the like 7 or 8 messages above yours, and yeah, you're first. Oh, how's it going, everyone? I am only the best at being punctual. There was something I was going to do. Oh yeah, I wanna check. It's deleted itself, right? Yeah. Cool. I was just cleaning up a little bit of space. Because these like 3.5 hour recordings, they ain't cheap. It's important to hide the body correctly. You're right. Okay. Yeah, I was just dumping the bodies of all my nearest competitors, so that I'm guaranteed a win here. Let's actually get out on track. Do a little bit of driving. Plant a protected flower over the top. Okay, I did a tiny bit of running in like single player with the AI, and the AI still all crash at that corner like you can see on the thumbnail. It's consistent, it's pretty hilarious. Just realized I don't want that anymore. Okay. Cool. And yeah, so I've gotten a little bit of an idea as to how this car drives here, but it's not a lot. It was like 6 laps. Technically 6.2 laps, because on the first start I was made away down the straight and then I got murdered by the AI. Hey Stuart, how's it going? Yeah, Phil is stupid quick. I think Phil's having a bad day when he's on my pace. That's the way I see it. He's usually on my pace or quicker. There's no... I don't think I've ever really... I guess the Estonia 25 championship, he was a bit slower than me and Lucas. But he was still right there. Like, Phil is crazy. That's one thing I've come to realize, actually, as of late, is that SRS is full of aliens. There's too many of them. Which, I mean, I guess it's a good thing, because if you can beat these guys, you can beat pretty much anyone on AC. But the task of actually beating them is insanely difficult. Yeah, Tim is... Oh, yeah, 202 from Tim. Damn. That's fast. I did a 16:23. Nobody's gonna beat that. Nobody. Let's hope Tim gets some better luck. As well as yourself. You both got pretty unlucky last time out. Despite both of you having really good pace. Whoa. Fingers crossed for us all. Yeah. I saw some of the troublesome lot from last race back, but let's hope that they've maybe learnt their lesson. Especially given the fact that VIR is a harder track than MoSport. hopefully they've learned how to keep the car on track a little bit better this time. Who knows? Gotta take the back row on this race, aliens in front. Oh, don't worry, at the pace of this field, I'll be back there with you too. Didn't do the early races with full VIR. Yeah, VIR is amazing. Hey Tim, how's it going? I see you are like incredibly quick on the leaderboard. You're not even showing up on my leaderboard. Because I have put in the like most incredible lap time of 16 minutes. I'm just untouchable with that lap time. Keep the car on track or just move over, baby. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, this is not an easy track, VIR, but I think that's what makes it so fun. It's like it's a hard track, but it's also quite a fast track. You really gotta be leaning on the edge here to get the most out of it. I love that the section with the once we get through this bit. This bit's a little bit clumsy, I always find, because you never really know where to put the car, or what gear to be in through this section. But I guess that makes it ripe for overtaking. Yeah, it is pretty technical. But this, from this bit onwards, oh, I fucking love this. Sort of start sweeping around. Then this uphill section is definitely my favorite part, because it's just. It's how big. It's a test of how big your balls are. You want to try and hold it flat for as long as you dare. Little lift. And then back of the throttle. Put on the brakes a little bit. Try and bring it. Oh, I've gone a bit too far off the edge there, but that's okay. It is full commitment, that section. In a car with a lot of power and not a lot of downforce, it is like scary as hell. They really put extra good front brakes in this car. Maybe they could have put a few pounds into a brake balance adjustment. Yeah, they really could have, yeah. They really, really could have put some into the brake bias. Thing likes to stop pretty hard, but it doesn't like to do it in anything that isn't a straight line. I don't think you quite realize how much you brake into corners until you drive this car and this car starts punishing you for doing it. That's a 204, wasn't that good? Oh, I think I've gone in too deep. I have indeed. That was okay, actually. Oh. Okay. Around we go. Take a quick walk back to the pit lane. Take a look at some of these lap times. Oh, Matthias has gone fastest, but ooh, only just over Tim. That's mental. Oh no, from Phil. Okay. Tim is still really close though. And then it's Stuart. Both these two are flying along. No idea who Car is. And it's Lucas, and it's myself. And then Boamki. Then it's Michael, who hasn't done a lap, and nobody else here has done a lap. So yeah, half of them go off into the... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised seeing Matthias get to the top. I mean, he's won every race so far, so... But for Phil to be as close as he is, whew. Phil's been putting in his homework. Either that or Matthias just hasn't unleashed his full potential. I did purple middle sector. This is probably gonna go even faster now. Let's see. No, I don't think he really improved there. He was slow in the other two sectors. Trying to think. Anything I could really do to the car that would help me. I mean, what would really help me is the brake bias adjuster, but I'm sure that'd really help everyone. Ugh. Anything that would help don't crash? Well, I haven't crashed yet, so I've got that covered. Maybe. We'll see. I could still easily crash in the race. I'm just trying to think if there's any setup hacks that can give me the speeds. But there isn't really much you can change to this car, though, so that was an optimistic thought. But also, yeah, shit. I gotta start thinking about a new championship. I honestly haven't really been thinking about it at all. Because we're around 5 of 6 here. Oh god. A little bit too much speed. We're around 5 of 6 here. So next week's gonna be the finale. I need something new. Yeah, it really does go by quickly. Next week's stream, not only will it be the finale, it will also be my birthday, so that'll be, well, it'll be the same stream, but yeah, it would just be the same stream, actually. I don't think anything's gonna change. But who knows, I might actually be on time, properly prepared and everything, because I'll be off that day. Because my work gives me my birthday off, and then I've taken the rest of the week off as well. Just because I had some holiday left to use. Ooh, yeah. There was, when's... Speaking of events come up in next week, when's that, it'll be 1 year heavier, yeah, indeed. When's the, For Fun sim racing event happening? Dario messaged me earlier and asked me if I wanted to do it. And I was like, ooh, I'll have to check. The next Monday, okay. What time next Monday? That doesn't tell me anything. I have not done a single For Fun race yet, so I don't know what time their races usually happen. We're gonna take a drive down this pit lane here. Because why not? After main... Okay, so it'd be after Donnie's race. Okay. I think I can wedge that in then. How long is the race going to be? Do we know? Because I don't want to go signing myself up to like a 2-hour endurance race at 9 o'clock at night. I don't think it is going to be a 2-hour endurance, but you know, you never know. I really shouldn't be the one saying the details. Hard to shoot and type. Well, Michael figured out how to drive and type, so should be able to shoot and type. Choose a gun that only needs one hand. Easy. I mean, technically any gun can be operated with one hand if you're stupid enough, but... Oh, that was nice. Oh, I didn't quite get the line I wanted into here, but it's okay, I think. Not quite. Bugger. What's the time even? It's getting pretty close, isn't it? Oh yeah, it is. Would like to see you one-hand a rocket launcher. I mean, doable. If you balance it just right, you know, physics. I mean, yeah, you probably also need Macho Man arms. Oh god, that's a bit deep. But I mean, put in the effort, you can do it. Don't think this lamp's going to be any faster. No, it was close. Alright, we're now going to go flying. Whee! Up! Oh, he's gone. Hey, Michael. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here, because I need to get into the actual server. Oh. Okay. I don't know how many people we have, but it was like 12 when I registered, so it was actually pretty decent numbers. Yep, best of luck, Tim. This is going to be a juicy one. I think we're all going to need the luck. Server isn't up yet. Up now it is. Ooh, 18. Nice. You know, one thing I have noticed that is a little bit of a shame is that it is kind of hard to... actually, how do I want this? I'm going to try this. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, so it's kind of hard, I feel, to, like, market SRS these days to, like, new people. Because there's, like, there's so many newer platforms out there that people go to and are gonna like instantly pick up instead. I mean, it's like, even if SRS is better than them, and it's like, well, SRS doesn't really have the numbers at the moment. Yeah, best of luck to you too, Stuart. But I don't know. I look at, like, the other systems, I'm like, I really can't be bothered with them. Quite happy with what we've got going here. And so, sure, I'd love bigger grids and stuff, but I mean, it is what it is. We still get pretty decent grids for most of the races going. And we get very competitive people. But it is a little hard to sell it to people, especially when shit like LFM and the likes exists. Even though R-Factor 2 is perpetual alpha simulator. As much as I enjoy driving in R-Factor 2, literally everything else about it I hate. This car is slippery. Hold that topic, I'll join it in a minute. Bloody hell, we'll be... might be onto something new in a minute, who knows? Fred might join and start talking about toilets or something for all we know. I'm not quite sure these setup changes have worked in the way I wanted them to. Oh my god. Oh, this rear end is so slippery. Okay, hang on. Get back to the pit lane. Mostly likely how they don't make them like they used to. What do you mean by that? I'm confused. Let's try that. I'm sure it can't be worse than what I just had. Whether it's any better or not, I couldn't say either, though. Oh, Fred is Mr. Negative. Yeah, yeah, true. Talk about how modern toilets are bad. Despite the fact that they basically haven't changed in like hundreds of years. Actually, that's a lie. They most definitely have. It's just that the changes are mostly insignificant to a normal human's perception. Albeit Fred's probably the kind of guy who'd campaign for those, like, I don't know if you've seen them, those like toilets of like the angled lid so that it's like uncomfortable to sit on them for long periods of time. One change, they don't hang the flusher anymore. Oh yeah. What are we ever supposed to do? But seeing as Fred likes people being miserable, he'd probably be fully back in those to be introduced everywhere. Ah, but we were getting into the toilet discussion. Big, go on. Oh boy. I think this setup config that I have currently is better than what we had. However, even though this Lotus is tiny, it's still going to be mighty hard to overtake here. There ain't a lot of room at VIR. That was an interesting situation there with Tim. I don't know how to feel about SRS anymore. Elaborate. And to be honest... yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, shit. Crap. Oh well. Practice should be over. Don't tell me it's hanging again. Please. There's people still... Oh, Lucas is still out on a lap. I need to remember that laps are long here. Alright, still lets me go back out. Ice, is that you? No, 2:49 from me. You have fantastic lap times right here. You've only come to see the best, and I only deliver the best. Feel like it wants to be an eSport, but in its current state, just don't communities using it to host stuff. Oh, there you go, we're on qualifying. Nice. I'm not fully sure if I necessarily agree with that take, I'll be honest. I see where you're coming from, but I don't really know. I don't really think that in its current state, I don't really think that he wants it to be an esport. Otherwise, I feel like he would put more effort into pushing it up and changing it with the times, despite the fact that, you know, it's remained pretty steadfast in the way it does things for the past, like, 6 years. That's what it says, yeah, but Twitter's just a load of marketing rubbish, and obviously that's going to attract people in. You're like, oh, esports. Also, it probably hasn't been updated since 2016, so, you know. And I feel like, to me at least, the way it feels is that Enrique knows what SRS is these days, and I think he's most... I mean, I could be completely wrong with this, but I feel like he's accepted the way it is, and I mean, if anything, it's probably better for him, because, you know, people still turn up and enjoy these races, but there isn't so many people trying to do it that, like, we're crashing his servers on, like, a weekly basis. I say that, we still do, because we're a bunch of morons, but, you know, besides the point. Okay, I'm gonna let this guy by, because there's, like, nothing behind him for miles. Like, it feels like everything in it just exists, but not really well defined. I get what you mean there. It's by far and away not a perfect system by any means. I don't think I'd change much, but I would definitely refining. I would refine things. I wouldn't make drastic changes, but as you said, yeah, I would definitely say SRS could do with a bit of refinement to really make it better. I guess the issue is that a lot of AC's player base these days as well isn't really the type who is interested in this kind of stuff. I mean, obviously, it has... Like, if anything, this kind of player in AC is the niche. As much as it's weird to say that people who want competitive racing in a racing simulator are the niche, I feel like that's kind of how it is with AC these days. I feel like a lot of people play AC for a more casual experience these days, which, you know, they're entirely within their rights to do. But I think that it does make it a bit less incentivizing, I guess, to do something like this in AC these days. Like, look at the forum. Like, the forums look dead. Discord looks even worse. There's a list of mods, but no details on why some of them are using outdated versions. Yeah. I did. Speaking of the Discord, I did have a weird thought this one. I was like, you know what? So, what if I just randomly piped up to Enrique and was like, hey, what if we improve Discord server? And like if if he wanted to do it, I'd be fully willing to help with that, to like make the Discord server into, you know, an actual Discord server and not just a text channel with a load of voice channels. Because I definitely think in this day and age, Discord is like the main place to chat, you know, for like online stuff. And it's good for building communities just due to the sheer amount of people that it has on the platform. So I think, you know, enabling the SRS Discord to be more of a community platform, I think would be pretty beneficial to SRS as a whole, but I don't know, that's my 2 cents. Maybe I will float that idea to him, but I'm also lazy and procrastinate a lot, so I probably won't. There's also the whole everything needs to work around CSP, but then if a tractor car ends up required, then it can stay. I think the thing is that I don't know if he tests the stuff. I think he just tests to see if the server works. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Like, I think that's a thing. To be able to truly improve SRS, I feel like we'd have to really dig into his brain, and because it's his baby at the end of the day, you know. We'd have to understand what he wants it to be in this current time. And if he doesn't want it to be anything, then that is what it is. But yeah. Then I would like to know the TA2. He did say that creators need to test everything. Yeah, and I think I remember he did say at the time that he was going to begin testing things more strictly after the ladder, but I'm not really sure what came of that. But yeah, that's the thing. Is like, I have no idea what he does behind the scenes, how this all works and stuff. And, what his thought processes are, because, you know, I'm not him. So, it is hard to really say, to give, like, proper answers on a lot of these things. And a lot of this is just purely us speculating, really, and giving our 2 cents on the matter. Oh, I have to read down the straight. That's a lot of text. I get it that he does everything, but does he have to? Then again, I don't think I've ever seen him reaching out to the community to collect feedback or help with stuff. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, he doesn't even ask for money for SRS. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any way, shape, or form you can even like financially donate to him to help fund the platform. I assume like all the money that goes into the upkeep of this comes from the ads from the website or from his own pocket. Which is respectable, but yeah, you are very right in that fact that, you know, sometimes I think not doing everything yourself has its benefits, but it also has a lot of drawbacks. because when you do everything yourself, you do have full control over everything. You can make things how you want to. But sometimes, yeah, you do have to relinquish some of that control to really be able to optimize what you have. Because it's a lot of these things, it's usually too much work to one person to manage. Like compare the SRS Discord server, the SCB server, for example. I feel like it's kind of a bad comparison, really, to compare the SRS Discord for anything, because I feel like the only reason the SRS Discord exists is to not act as a conventional Discord server, but more to sort of act like a sort of chat room, like TeamSpeak and the likes. It's not a... I don't think he ever really intended it properly as a place people use to socialize, but more as just a place for people to congregate during races. Oh, fuck, I'm out of fuel! Oh, don't tell me I was up this lap. No, I was up on the Delta, fuck! Oh, god damn it. Why? Too engrossed in the chat. That's a lie. I did check my fuel, and I gambled. I gambled. P5 though, I'll take that. I'll just roll it into the pit lane though. Don't want to interrupt Max and Tim too much. In that case, and again, it feels like it's just there for the sake. Yeah, exactly. Basically what I was getting at. It's probably only there because people asked him to put it there. But I mean, I guess the issue is if when people come in and help with something as well, I feel like one of the things you would want is you want them to be committed, but when people aren't being paid or contractually obliged to do anything, they're under no commitment to do anything if they don't want to do it. Which means, like, say Enrique did take me up on the offer to, like, make the Discord server better, and, I made it into, like, a proper Discord server and stuff, yada, yada, yada. There's every chance that I could just up and leave, at any point. But, yep, best of luck, everyone. Cheers for luck, Adam. I will need it. I'm somehow up here. Oh, Tim just got me at the end. Maybe I would have just been ahead of him had I not have run out of fuel like an idiot. Still need to do the old blooming skin app stuff. There's too many white cars around me. They've likely poured a lot of heart and soul into these skins, and I've just not bothered. I guess that is a good representation of me in a nutshell, though. I really need to stop being as lazy as I am when it comes to some things. Bin. Cheers, Fred. I'll try my best to disappoint you. Or maybe not. 3 wide into lap 1, turn 1. Yeah, Down for it. Oh, I've already bonked a bit with Lucas. Oh, there is death behind. Oh, I lost the rear a little bit. I still have... That was ambitious. Oh, my God. There's really not a lot of space here. I guess it's somebody walked back to the pits because it's saying Mateus is in second. They turn into a road. You could tell how much we'd slowed each other down because you saw Michael just zooming into the frame. And I was like, uh-oh, this is going to get bad. I meant to lift off quite a bit here. May have lifted off too much. But oh well. It is what it is. Well, looks like I'm going to get a bit of a run on Tim here. He's going to try it still. I think he's backed out. He has. Nice, nice. Now time to hold him up. With my terrible driving. Whew. This track is demanding. Track is demanding. Ooh. A whisker's edge. Oh, that was almost very bad. I'm only the most pro at this. Trust me. As I said, don't know what to make of SRS. I don't think it's better or worse than the other systems. It's just their existing. Yeah, I kind of get that too. But I also... See, this is where I'm torn between two sides. I'd love to see SRS grow again. And, you know, be revived sort of thing. Well, it's not really dead, but, you know. See it become the titan again that it once was in this sort of space. But at the same time, I am also... I quite like what we have going here. It's not too big that everyone kind of gets drowned out. But it's not too small that the races are all empty. I have gotten this very wrong. Fuck. Apparently Tim did also. I don't know, like, I feel like the bit I've gotten to with SRS now is I don't really feel any pressure going into an SRS race, you know, because I know most of the people that are... Well, that's a lie, I do feel a bit of pressure, but, you know, I don't really feel any, like, overwhelming pressure, because I know most of the people... Why did I break that? I know most of the people turn up into these races, and I respect them, and they're fun people to race against. But, yeah, I do think it would be nice to... Something needs to change. Yeah, for sure. Well, again, I think it loops back to what you said earlier. I don't think necessarily things need to drastically change. I think everything needs to just be refined. It has all the ingredients it needs. It just needs to make better use of those ingredients. And I guess it's where we probably run into the issue that Enrique probably doesn't have the time to do all of this stuff on his own. Oh no, Tim! Got very loose back there. Fucking hell. Michael was able to slip by. And find stuff that is used and work and get rid of what is not. Yeah. User change would be change the registration process to use your Steam login so you don't have to send images of your ID to some weirdo's Gmail account. Yeah, because that was one of the things I was thinking when Adam was saying something needs to change. I was thinking that, like, yeah, you know, I was kind of thinking of all the parts of SRS and as they stand currently. You know, it's like, yeah, you know, we've got pretty much everything. It just needs an improvement. I guess the thing is that with the Steam account stuff, people could just make new Steam accounts. Because I get why he... Oh, fuck. I get why he does the whole ID stuff, and that's to, like, stop spam and whatnot. Yeah, you just use your... Yeah. But yeah, like that's one thing I do agree with, is the registration process for SRS at the moment is incredibly slow, because he does, I'm pretty certain he just manually verifies everything. And you know, it's not a great look when it's like, oh yeah, hey, you fill out this registration form, but then you've got to go and email him, because he won't actually do anything until... Well, it'll take him a really long time to do anything unless you email him. And whatnot. Well, so, you know, like you said, yeah, having it is just like one easy thing. Would be a lot better. Oh shit. Got risky there. Let's see if I can hunt Michael back down. I think I can. But Tim is gonna be right there. Looks like I'll get a pretty good battle. Like I said, nice to be registering the SRS. Feels like buying a Star Wars Holiday Special in an alleyway. I don't get what you're on about, to be honest. I don't... It's not that I get what you're saying, but I don't agree with it. It's I just don't understand what you're getting at. I don't understand the reference. That's what I should have said. English. God, I'm a native English speaker. Can't even fucking speak my own language. But yeah. Yeah, I think registering for SRS would be great. Improving the Discord server and making the Discord server more accessible instead of buried in the forums, that'd also be really nice. You know, having the Discord server also be a proper Discord server, that'd also be really nice. was the worst ever Extras film media ever. Wait, hang on, I'm gonna have to read that again. Oh, Michael, no! God damn it. Oh, I thought he'd saved it. I thought he'd saved it. He hadn't. God damn it. Star Wars Holiday Special was the worst ever Extras theme media ever existed. Okay. And I don't think it's that bad. But I do think it's just inconvenient. Most dangerous position to be is near Michael lately. Ouch. Fred, why are you gonna be so savage? Alright. Whew. Let's focus. Tim is catchable. I think. Maybe. He was mighty quick. But maybe I can reel him in. Maybe. If I don't fuck it up again myself. I wouldn't even have been in that position to have been to begin with if I wasn't an idiot and drove off the track. Ooh, bit of a snap there. We're good. But yeah, I guess what I was saying is, like, I think the ultimate crux of this whole discussion, though, entirely falls under what does Enrique want SRS to be in this day and age. Doesn't matter what it says on, like, Twitter pages or the website itself or whatever. What, in his head right now, what does he want SRS to be in this current day and age? Because the issue is that there's literally no point in us coming up with all of these great ideas. Well, I say great, but we don't. In reality, who knows? But yeah, with all these ideas of how we want SRS to be, which are all valid opinions, and could all genuinely help improve the platform, but the question is it something he's really even interested in? Is he interested in improving what he's got? Or is he fine just sticking with what we have? That's the big question. Because if he doesn't want SRS to change, then it's not going to change. Well, in that case, why not just make a FAQ and have it on the main page? Wireless and things are rejected and clear things up. What? I think you're going to have to elaborate more on that. My monkey brain is not engaging with what you've written. You've said a lot in one sentence, and it's kind of just gone in one ear out the other. It's the end of a long work day. My brain is fried. Please forgive. A little bit faster than Tim there, I think. Yeah. Almost a second faster. Ooh. I think he might have made a mistake, though. I just list what SRS is about in a single post that everyone can access. Can I catch Tim? Maybe, Stuart, maybe. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. It's not going to be easy, though. He has his main... I think he's faster than me. Oh, Michael. Oh, no, he's still there. He's still there. Michael's still there. Don't worry. I think Tim is quicker, but he's making little mistakes. He's slipping up. I went lawnmower now like I did earlier. Yeah, he's making little slip-ups here and there, and I think that's... I've got to not make them, and he's got to keep making them. And I think that's how I'm going to beat him. Maybe. Could end up like what happened with Michael, and we just crash into each other. Oh, that was a nice slide there. But I think it's going to be hard, but it's doable. Is there any instruction section on the website, including the FAQ section, frequently asked questions, and update? The thing is what... To have an FAQ, you need to have a frequently asked list of questions by the wider community. Us plebs sat here in this chat are only a small section of the SRS community. Yeah, we're some of the most vocal, but we're only a small bit of the SRS pie. And so, you know, what we're asking is maybe not what other people want to know. And I mean, SRS does say what it is as a platform on the website. It is a ranked competitive system. But what I was mainly getting at with what does Enrique want it to be is, does he want it to be booming with thousands of players signed on daily, you know, and like a thriving hub for competitive sim racing? Or does he want it to be this sort of more niche group of people going about doing their own thing sort of deal? You know, we don't know. It says different things about itself depending on where you check. Oh, well, I don't spend my time reading all the description pages of SRS, okay? But I'm just trying... I'm trying to give a broader perspective and give some benefit of the doubt where it's due. Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't want SRS to improve, then I can't say that is... I couldn't say that is the right decision, but I'm not going to stop doing SRS just because that is the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it now. But I don't know. I guess the issue is that are these questions that have people confronted him with these questions? That's the big question. Hey, confrontation sounds like as if he's done something seriously wrong. I guess more presented these ideas to him. That's what I don't know. Because a lot of the conversations between himself and other people is all in DMs. I mean, the only way I talk to him is through DMs on Discord. It's not like me and the other content creators have a shadow cabal of sorts where we all discuss about how shit everyone else is on SRS and what is this guy doing? Holy fuck. Okay, the race isn't over yet, my guy. No need for the celebratory donuts. Oh, this is the final lap though, I think, and I got Tim in my sights. He's close. However, that lap traffic is also going to play a factor here. Oh, I lifted there. That car's going to open up that. Oh, that was close at the braking. I thought I'd killed him then. It's down to who gets a better run out of here. Hard to say, but I'm going to have the slipstream, which is going to give me an innate advantage, but I don't think it's going to quite be enough. Oh, it's closing. The gap is closing. He's going to open up. Pretty much going to force him into a mistake through here. Bonk him, you already have incidents, time to send. Oh, too much throttle. He might have gotten too much throttle also. I think he's just got it. He's just got it. Whew. Mattia speaks. Oh crap, Phil. Oh. I maybe shouldn't have stopped so abruptly. What happened to Phil? Should have done it into Oak. Did Phil get murdered or something? I don't know. We maybe could have gotten a bit closer. Okay, nope, scratch that. I just saw their lap times. Oh no, you got battered. Oh, you didn't even make it out of the first lap. I did 2 laps. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, VIR turn 1 is crazy. Oh no, you got stuck in a barrier. Ah. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Great car, still no luck. Yeah, been chronically unlucky. Yeah, it was a good race, Tim. It was a good race. Couldn't quite put it together there on the final lap. Oh, I shit my pants though at that fucking... the back marker doing donuts at the middle of the track. That was interesting. Who else I need to look at? Yeah. I gathered that was probably why I closed up quite a lot to you there. Because you kind of... you were taking it a bit careful. That thing, I figured the traffic was going to hold you up a bit. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to send it and just hope that it goes well. I don't kill anyone. I almost killed you down into that final, the hairpin on the final lap. That was incredibly close. Oh, take a look at that replay though. Yeah, I got a good launch. Just try and drive carefully so not to spin. Oh. Yeah, I just got on the brakes, and of course this car only brakes in a straight line. So Lucas tried to turn in and he had nowhere to go. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh. There's always one at VIR, isn't there? There's always one who misses the braking zone, cuts across the grass, and then, chaos. Yeah, I backed out of that. I was like, why did I even start this in the first place? Oh, yeah, that was close. Yeah, he nailed you. Let's find where you are. How did you get stuck in a wall? Because yeah, talking about the way you stay in contact with him. I'm surprised isn't a group chat. Yeah, that's what I was thinking though. Maybe we should... I don't know. Maybe that's an idea of something we should try. But I don't know. I don't really... The only other hosts I really speak to is Michael and Donnie. At least he didn't hit the host, yeah. I did used to speak to Pasha a bit, Zero Bandwidth, but I haven't really spoken to him much in a long time. Because I think he used to lurk around in some other sim racing communities that I was in back then. I can't fully remember. Oh. Where do you end up in the barriers? Barrier. Oh, you made it the first lap. Okay. Where does... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, I got 7 incident points, 6 probably from that turn 1 contact, but... Ooh, that does not... Oh no, he got a snap. He tried to save it. Ah, oh, that's cruel. That is so cruel. Yeah, he tried to get out, but you're properly wedged. Ah. Flying with the wolves. Let's see, where is Hanu? Hanu. Let's see, how many bonks can we count? Alright, we'll put it slow-mo. None so far. Oh, max speed is coming in. 1. Yeah, that was terribly unlucky. Oh, Ian's going to come in for 2. Alright, alright. Where's 3? Oh, Diego's going to come in for 3. The X. 4 or 5, maybe 6. I don't fucking know numbers. Yeah, it's a lot of taps. And he's just driving into you. I don't know what he was thinking there. Fucking. Oh god. Fucking damn it. Alright. Sent an image show so he doesn't feel bad about hammer time, indeed. What happened up here? Oh yeah, got past him in this straight here. Tried to come back into the braking zone, but he then... yeah, racing. I somewhat feel that was intentional, though. You know, we've all been in James chat. We know how that gets from time to time. It rubs off on people. Okay, what? Of course, yeah, I was out here fine, doing my thing. Then I fucking dumped the wheel on the grass like an absolute willy, didn't I? Where is it? I'm guessing it was here? Yep, there you go. Rally crossing. Can't knock the streamer out, lol. Tried. Yeah, he did try. Hang on, that's fine. Yeah, so I ran off on the grass. Slam Michael through. I was closing... Nope, that's already Tim. Where's Michael? Miguel. Oh, it must have been this lap then? Yes. Here we go. So what happens here? Oh yeah, he gets a massive snap. And I'm like, oh, he's going to save it. Right. Then I'm like, oh shit, no, he's not saved it. I'm fucked. Yeah, that's the issue. Get on the brakes in this car. Only going straight. So once I'd whacked the brakes on, there was nowhere I could have gone other than just directly head on. At that point, I just had to like, dead. See, I straightened you out. You should thank me. See? There you go. Perfectly straight. Unless you spun it. No, you didn't. Fucking get out of here, Fred. Let me go to the last time, because that's when things got interesting. Yeah, what the hell was this guy doing up here? Let's see. Ian. Tim had a chuckle. I'm not surprised. Oh, Andrew went off, and then Ian is gonna... Oh, no, it was Andrew. Okay, Andrew was doing donuts. Okay. Oh, he's like full... What is he doing? Like, what? That is like the most zero IQ rejoin I've seen in a long time. I want to see what that looked like from Tim's POV. Probably shitting himself. Yeah, oh, yeah, because he was coming right back that way. Oh. How we both avoided him, I could not tell you. Lightning reactions. And then Tim, there's this lap car here. And then he gets on the brakes, I get on the brakes, I'm like, oh my god. How close actually was that? Okay, wasn't as close as I was thinking. But couldn't have left much more space under braking. So she wasn't as powerful as I'd expected until this like back half of the straight. And he covered off the inside, so I took the outside. Tried to see if I could force the door open. Didn't quite work. And then here, Tim got a wobble, and then I tried to get on the power, and it just didn't work. YouTube braking over the right-hand crest scared the shit out of me. Oh. Is that up here? Do you mean? This crest here? I'd sometimes dabble it if I felt like I got the line wrong. I tried to not to. And there were a couple of laps where I literally did it because I brain farted. Because I was too busy talking. Yeah, Tim was overcautious. Okay, yeah, this is fair enough. It is a tough corner. I love those two corners, but they are, like, challenging. Because you get them wrong by a whisker and you're fucking dead. But, like, this whole section here is awesome when you get it right. It's so fast. And the car is, like, crying for help because you're, like, bouncing on the edge of the grip. That was a good race in the end. Awesome battle. Congrats, Tim, for P5, I think it was in the end, that we were battling over. Looking at the pace of the guys ahead, it would have been hard for us to get much better than that, I think, because they were like a second a lap faster than we were. Yeah, it's a good result. What am I doing? Getting up the results. That's the wrong window. Pissed. There we go. On the races. VIR full course. Only one incident point for me. I'll take that. One incident for Tim. So we stay relatively the same. 7 for Diego. 7 for Hanu. No real fault of his own, which is unfortunate. 4 for Kieran. Yeah, I mean, he didn't seem... I didn't see him around this race. He did every lap. So it's a good improvement over the chaos that he caused at Most. And then the 3 cars with 5, 6, 3 incident points. Again, I think that's an improvement over Most. Christoph with 1 incident point. Stuart with 2. Oh, minus 6 points. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, because you only did 2 laps. I think he should have pitted. He could have got out, done that extra lap, and it would have counted instead of being a minus 6. But that's cruel. That is cruel. Fastest laps. Not your best as I had. I can imagine. Yeah, regional lap times just no luck. It's been an unfortunate trend of yours this season. Hate to see it. Lap times. Mateus fastest again. Surprised? No, not really. Phil and Mattia up there. Oh yeah, Yari wasn't here this week. That's a shame. He was doing really well, I think. Then Lucas, then Tim, then myself, then Stuart, Michael, Alexi, and Hanu. Hey, Hanu in the top 10. That's a good lap. Race pace, Mateus, then Phil, then Mattia, the usual. Oh yeah, Phil must have lost a couple of places and must have bottled it or something. Lucas, and myself, Tim, we were basically on par of a lap time, 203.4. Michael as well, very close, 203.50. Stuart with a 203.6, so really close as well. Us four could have had a really nice battle, I think. But we did have a pretty good battle, me and Tim at least. Alexi with a 204. Pretty close lap times in the race. If you just ignore the top 4, they were close lap times. Good lap 4 seconds slower than the top. Yeah, but I mean, you were better than like half the field. It's got to count for something, right? Yeah, the aliens. Yep. Mateus, another race, another win. I expected nothing less. He's likely going to win at Watkins Glen as well, and wrap off a perfect 100 or 602 point or 612 point championship. Sorry. Mattia in second. Another race, another second place for Mattia. So I think it's safe to say he's going to be second place. Lucas and Phil are very close for third place. So that's going to be interesting to watch that play out between the two of those. I'm now up to 5th because Yari missed this week. And that's going to be a deficit that he won't be able to claw back, unfortunately. Alexi has moved up to 6th now. I think he's a little too far away from me to really pose a threat of beating me. But he could get pretty close. I have to copy Nolly's lines of the replay. Good luck at that. Man's a machine. And it's Michael, who missed the race. Stuart, who also missed the race. Tim, who also missed the race. Damn, Stuart and Tim on identical points. Identical. Alright, Stuart didn't miss the race, but I might as well count this one as a miss, because she didn't complete the race distance. Hey, you two are identical. That's pretty crazy. All to play for. Bragging rights. What was it? I wanted to look at the race results again, yeah. Why don't you have it to Phil? Phil seemed to be doing pretty good. Yeah, he dropped 2 places at the end there. Once to Mattia and then to Lucas. I wonder if maybe... what happened? Let's see. Phil Clegg. Finished 4th in the end. 205 and a 208 were his last laps. I wonder... He didn't have any incident. I wonder if he short fueled. I think he might have run out of fuel. You know? I can't think of any other reason why you would suddenly just lose so much pace. In the last couple of laps. Especially with no incident point. I'm pretty certain he would have had to have run out. Or been, like, really close to running out of fuel. Which is interesting. Anyways, Audi TT is up. There are 11 of us at Garbage Track. Phil lost his rear end, slid out onto the grass. Okay. It's unfortunate. Must have been right at the end of the lap then, though. Seeing as he only lost 1 place 1 lap and then another place the next lap. I'm guessing, at least. Let's see. What track was he at last week? I'm forgetting. It was Spa, wasn't it? No. Yeah, no, it was Spa. What Spa? What am I speaking? Spa. I've had to download... Most I didn't want to download this track again. I've had to download it again. Against my will. Oh, this track is terrible. Add a little bit of wing on. I don't think I can get away with running 0 wing like I did at Spa. We're just going to get out there and throw the car around. See what happens if I do this. Wow, really? Why was that death? I'm curious as to why that killed us in the Estonias. When it doesn't seem to be a problem here. I guess maybe it was like there's like a hole there, and because the Estonia's wheel is so tiny it fell into the hole. I'm not sure. Either way, this track mod is awful. I don't like it. Huh. So I did a race here in the RaceDepartment version a while ago, and the run into that... Fuck. The run into that hairpin was flat. Or mostly flat. Compared to here where you go down like a mountain. Ooh, there's a big bump there. But to be honest, even before I tried it anywhere else, I knew the track mod, this track mod for AC was just bad. God damn, my nose is so damn itchy. So track limits here are incredibly strict because screw you, I guess. More like Portinue, am I right? I like the track, it's just this mod, ain't it? Oh, let's do it, it's gone wide. Yeah, like, look here, it just like, you go and you go and you go and whoa! I don't think it's this extreme in real life. I could be wrong. Because I know the thing is, I comparing it to the RaceDepartment version, but I also know RaceDepartment's tracks are anything but accurate a lot of the time. Like Brands Hatch. Oh fucking hell! I forget how strict the track limits are here. Like Brands Hatch, for example. My goodness, Brands Hatch in RaceDepartment is bad. I mean, it's an improvement beyond the Race 07 days. I saw what Brands Hatch looked in Race 07. You can't call it Brands Hatch. It's a different track. But, like... yeah, Brands Hatch and RaceDepartment did not... It felt like a completely different track. I don't know what they use to make their tracks in RaceDepartment, but common sense and logic, I don't think are two things that they use. You know what? After playing the other Sims, or putting more extensive hours into the other Sims that are available on the market, probably loaded up Race 07 Fun and Blend and kept working on it. I don't know, I'd say it's better than Race 07's one, but... I mean, I haven't driven Race 07's one, I've only looked at it because I don't have Race 07, but... God, yeah. And I remember a friend was playing GTR 2 in like a Discord voice chat stream the other day. He was driving at Monza, and it was like they'd stretched Monza. Like, every straight was longer than it needed to be, and that included Curva Grande for some reason. Like, it was just really long. Like, the straight between the two Lesmos is hardly a straight in, like, everything. But in GTR 2, it was like, this is actually a straightaway. What is this? GTR 2 is made by a different team. Was it? I thought it was still made by Simbin. Are they the same people who went on to become Raceroom? I don't know. GTR2 is SMS guys with Crazy Bell. Ah. According to this, nobody has done a single lap of the track, which is interesting. But yeah, as I was saying, after having played more extensively the like main sims that are, so P-Cars one was so hyped, understandable. But yeah, haven't played a lot of the other like main sort of like sims that are like up in the forefront these days. I think I can even, like, disregarding the whole mod argument, I can see why AC is still the most popular besides iRacing. Oh my fucking god. This corner. Okay, I want to lower the PSI, or up the PSI by 2, up it by 1. Up by 2, up by 1. I want to make the car more stable. Have you done RF2 version? Not the RF2 version of this track, but I meant just playing the... I just meant playing the other sims in general, if that makes sense. No, Brand's in RF2. No, I haven't. I've barely touched R Factor 2, and that was what I was gonna get at. Is like AC, it has good tracks, and I think the physics are fun. You know, I'm not gonna comment on which sim is the most realistic because I'll be honest, I don't really give a hoot about that. I mean, I get that's the whole point behind it, but as long as they convey to me a believable enough model and the cars are fun to drive, I don't care whether or not like every meticulous detail is accurate. If you get my point, because you know, if you obsess over that, you're not going to enjoy anything. But I think, you know, AC, good content at a good quality and a good driving model. It's the master of nothing, but it's the good jack of all trades. R Factor 2 has some interesting content, has good physics. Everything else about R Factor 2 is fucking complete garbage. Like, the UI, the menus, the stability of the system, everything is just rubbish. It's like the game's 10 years old and it still feels like it's an alpha. And it's, well, I guess alpha's a bit harsh, but it still feels like it's a beta. It feels very unfinished. Which is bad. Then you have Raceroom. Raceroom has content. They've picked, I mean, let's be real here, touring cars, they aren't, there's some interest there, but they haven't really picked that content that's all that interesting. The content isn't that greatly done either. It's pretty lazy. They cut a lot of corners of a lot of things. And the driving model isn't all that enjoyable compared to other sims. But what it does have is rock solid netcode. Yeah, it's probably one of the smoothest sims I've played online. I don't think I've ever really encountered any issues with it. But it's let down in, like, pretty much every other area. And then AMS2, well, AMS2 is AMS2. Looks spectacular. The physics are pretty fun. But again, it kind of runs into the same problems as R-Factor 2. It has a better excuse to run into those problems than R-Factor 2 is, because it's nowhere near as old as R-Factor 2. But it definitely suffers from very similar issues, I would say. I mean, it suffers from them in its own unique ways, but it has its... reason why I haven't really played much AMS2 is the same reasons I don't really play much R-Factor 2. I would play AMS2 over R-Factor 2 though any day. Well, that's a lie. I've played more R-Factor 2 lately than I have AMS2, but you know, when it comes, if I was to boot up a sim for single player stuff, I would pick AMS2 over R-Factor 2 in a heartbeat. Because while it's flawed in a lot of ways, I think it's less flawed than R-Factor 2 is in a lot of ways. What other big sims are there? Oh my god, what's that guy doing? Alright, iRacing. iRacing has good content. The physics are questionable, but I mean, I think on the overall side they're good. But you know, iRacing's big letdown is the pricing model. How expensive it all is, the subscription and whatnot. But obviously, iRacing know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to marketing the product, which means that it is as incredibly popular as it is. And then you have ACC, which... it's... I don't know. I used to say ACC is good at what it does, but I don't like ACC's physics. It could but that could also just be a symptom of I'm just not a big fan of GT3s. You know, it's hard to say. I don't really like the force feedback. I didn't really like the way the cars felt, but is that a problem with the cars or Kunos's physics? I couldn't tell you. I genuinely couldn't. But also, I also feel like ACC, it's not really a game that you can play. I don't think ACC is really a fun sim either. It's one that people take pretty much purely seriously. Like, I definitely say it's the most try-hard sim out there. There's fun to be had in corners of iRacing, there's fun to be had in corners of every other sim, but I think ACC, it's pure business. And that is one thing I also don't really like about it. I like playing sims properly, but I also don't give a shit about try-hard sweating everything. Not to mention, it is just like AC. If you want to drive at a race, you have to own all the content. Yeah. And as you said, yeah, the pricing bogs that down, because AC, to get everything for AC is like peanuts, but to get everything in R-Factor 2, it costs quite a lot. I mean, even on, like, without a sale, AC is, or like without a key site or whatever, any kind of discount whatsoever, AC is still quite cheap when you think of what you get. It's like 30 quid for the whole package. Pretty good value for money for the amount of cars and tracks you get in the Ultimate Edition. Track sucks. Did I ever say that? looks like it's going to be the Thunder Crew guys leading the charge tonight. They definitely seem to be the fastest guys on track. But yeah, like as I was saying, after investing more time into those other sims, I can understand. I do feel like they're an inferior product to Assetto Corsa, even if some of them may do things better than AC. I think AC is that kind of ideal jack of all trades kind of sim. It's fun to drive, it's fun to race. It has its fair share of problems, but I think those in comparison to other sims, it's a big difference. Yeah, you were saying R Factor 2 is, you were talking specifically about the mod stuff, but I think R Factor 2 and AC tread on each other's toes quite a lot, really, in general. Because that's why I put off buying R Factor 2 for so long. Is because, in my head, it was like, well, what do I even have to gain from buying R Factor 2? It doesn't really give me anything that playing AC doesn't give me. I don't give a hoot about quote-unquote superior physics, because I'm fine enough with AC's physics. So, and, you know, the whole thing about, like, R Factor 2 being a buggy mess that's full of jank, even though it is still supported by its developers, supposedly. The sinking ship, that is. You know, it just feels awful outside of everything. Unironically, whenever I boot up, or yeah, outside of online races, I don't actually boot up any of the sims I just mentioned. Do you know what I fucking boot up when I want to just have dumb single-player fun in a racing sim? Fucking Live for Speed. That is, unironically, whenever I want to just have a bit of relaxed fun in sim racing, and I'm not doing some kind of online race, I just boot up Live for Speed. Because I just find it more... I don't know, I just find it a lot more fun these days. It may be old and antiquated. Thought you were going to say Blur. Blur's not a sim, Fred. Oh, shit. No, qualifying's over, but I'm going like 0.6 seconds fast. I cry. Okay, well, I've just thrown it all away, so it doesn't matter. No, we're good. Car looks real. Fuck's sakes. But you know, like, Live for Speed adding in the vehicle mods that they added in like a few months ago completely transformed that game for me. I already had quite a good bit of fun with Live for Speed. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Oh, crap. Yeah, I always had a good bit of fun at Live for Speed, but obviously a big complaint was that it didn't have much content. I've done 0 laps in Live for Speed, damn. It's not one of those experiences where I'd be like, oh, you're missing out, man. How did I manage that? Okay. $11 laps. So I think that should be more than enough fuel. Maybe I'll do 50. I think 48 should be more than enough. Do you think softs? I think softs. All the other front runners are saying softs. Oh, Michael pipped me in qualifying. Damn it. Oh no, not Michael had a rip. Yep, well, good luck, everyone. This is gonna be interesting. Evgeny got a shit start. Holy cow. So did Michael. Why am I 3 wide again? God fucking damn it. Oh, Evgeny's backed out. Is Michael gonna back out? I don't know. I've pushed him off the track, though. Oh, Evgeny! Or was that Michael? I don't think that... Oh, yeah, Michael's up my inside. Fucking hell. He's still there. He's gonna get me into this hairpin, ain't he? Here he is. He's gonna get me. Damn it. Well, I think Jack was trying something there. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this is the track where you have like track limits up the arsehole in practice and qualifying, and then the race comes around and they just simply don't exist anymore. Don't worry, I'll find a way to pin it. Sorry, Michael. Well, if you're listening, Michael, Fred has no hope in you. I guess it's your chance to prove him wrong. Or not. Down to you. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, seeing as we've kind of gotten into a little bit of a lull now. Oh, Stewart's up at the 5th. Nice, nice. F1 rules in the race. Shit, Michael's pulling away. I think he might have less downforce than I do. Or he just got a better run. I don't know. Couldn't say. Yeah, as I was saying, Live for Speed isn't one of those racing sims that I would be like, you know how like the R-Factor 2 fanboys, like, talk to you about R-Factor 2 as if it's like the greatest thing ever whilst conveniently ignoring all the horrible jankiness that it suffers from? Like, I would never do that at Live for Speed, you know, it's like, it is, Live for Speed is what it is, but I personally, I don't know, just find it a lot of fun to mess around in. The AI is... I mean, the physics are, I'd say they're surprisingly good, still in this day and age. There are definitely some things lacking. You don't get all of the nice mod cons you get with, like, modern sims and stuff. It definitely shows its age. But I think, you know, it's still fun to drive. The AI, a complete poo. But... that's perfect, because the AI do really silly things that you don't get at other sims. And it means that, yeah, they're kind of pushovers to race against, but it leads to really funny scenarios happening. Like the one time an AI drove into me at the exit of a hairpin and flipped me over. You don't get that in other sims a lot. Well, you get that in racing, actually, but... oh, Michael P2, let's go. Why are you supporting Michael? This isn't a Michael stream. R3, yeah, R3 AI doesn't give a shit. Unironically, I think I have it in my headcanon that RaceSim's... oh my god, we were really close on lap times there. My headcanon is that RaceSim's AI drives quicker off the track than they do on it. Like, the way like, AI and RaceSim rejoin at, like, rocket speed, and it's like, what are you doing, AI? I got that corner totally wrong. Thought I'd just point that out. Bike was got the speed. He's right on Alex. I seem to be matching them, but I'm not really catching. But, yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of... Live for Speed to me feels like the perfect sandbox sim. For racing, at least. Of course, B-Man... oh, Michael, no! Why did he go all the way out to the gravel? He didn't have to do that. He's cost him, like, shitloads of time from that. Oh, Alex locked up and went deep. I braked way too early, though. As again, it's going pretty well. Going pretty well. I guess it's good you missed my talk on Duncan on all the other on all the sims out there on the market, and why I think Live for Speed is the true superior sim that we should all switch to. No, that wasn't what I was saying. Time to Let's Go Craig. Wow. Alexi Glory Hunter confirmed. Either that or you just want Alex to be beaten really badly. I can imagine you saying that. What I was actually saying was that, I don't know, after having put in a lot more time into the likes of like Race Room and R Factor 2, and by extension Automobilista 2 as well, you know, I can see why Assetto Corsa is still more popular over those sims, even if you discount the whole modding aspect of AC. I think AC overall provides a better experience than both Race Room and R Factor 2. As like a complete package. Of course, they have their things that they do better than AC. AC has the things that it does better than them. But I think the overall package in AC is just better. But at least my bin prediction for Michael keeps you like I'm some sort of binge Stradamus or something. Fuck's sakes, back with the binge Stradamus. Yeah, it works pretty much open to what you want to do to it, yeah. What I was saying is that, like, you know, AC is pretty stable sim. There aren't many issues with it. And, you know, it's the content in it, even in the base game, I'd say the content is quite good. You get a healthy selection of cars and tracks, a good bit of variety, and you know they're all done to a pretty high standard. And the physics are okay. He's picked up the pace. Fuck. I guess I gotta pick up the pace too now. Eh? Not by doing that. I'm not. But, you know, like, the driving model, it's not the best thing ever made, but it's a lot of fun. I enjoy driving in Assetto Corsa. I wouldn't have put 3,000 plus hours into it if I didn't enjoy driving. But, like, you then go to R Factor 2. Yeah, R Factor 2 may have a more enjoyable driving model, but it doesn't work half the fucking time the way you want it to. And it's riddled with so many bugs and issues that it just bogs the whole thing down and makes it nowhere near as fun. Look at that train behind you. There's a train forming behind Stuart. Holy cow. Who would have thought that me being one of the faster cars at a fucking front-wheel drive race? I think Alex and Michael have got the measure of me, but me performing in a front-wheel drive? I hate to say this, but I was shitting on this car all over the place, and while I'm still not a big fan of this car, it has unironically been probably my strongest car, besides the Trans Ams this season. Which is like, I hate to admit it, but it's the truth. I can't escape the truth. Console version AC surprisingly popular too. Yeah, saw it on Xbox list when Cyberpunk got the extra love. Yeah. Mike with the fastest lap of the race. He's really coming back for that. He's making up for lost ground. A tested only race sim. Physics seem boring. Yeah, race sim is very understeery, and yeah, it's a coin. Race room. I remember a friend turned around to me the other day, and he was like, "Do you actually enjoy race room now? Or do you just cope with it to do those online races?" And, you know, it's like... unironically, I do enjoy Race Sim more than I used to. But it's a complete coin toss. The driving in Race Sim in general feels weird. It's out of whack with every... Like, I can drive pretty similar way in all sims and get respectable results out of it. I try the same shit in Race Sim, that don't work. I have to basically drive in a different way in Race Sim, which is, I guess, good that I've, like, spent a lot of my... Oh, I braked way too early for this corner. It's good that I spent a lot of time in sims jumping from car to car, track to track with little practice, because it means that I can be a lot more adaptable, and it's allowed me to sort of switch my brain onto Race Sim's driving model quicker than it normally would. Fucking hell, Adam. God damn it. But yeah, like, Race Sim, it requires me to drive in a very different way, which is something that I struggle to do. I ironically find driving is a lot harder in Race Sim than it is in other sims. Like, I could throw around a vintage car in HC, and I could unironically tell you that was an easier experience than throwing around a modern race car in Race Sim. That's how, like, out of whack it feels to me. And then you have the fact that the content, in general, is kind of low quality for modded standards. Like, the track models aren't all that accurate. The car models, they cut quite a few corners, and there's some lazy details about them. Like, a lot of cars use the exact same dashboard display, and that's not a joke. They use the identical dashboard display, which is, it's just lazy. And the amount of the content that Race Sim has, as I was saying earlier, let's be real, it isn't all that interesting in general. Touring car stuff, there is some interesting stuff to be had in touring car stuff, but there ain't a lot. And Race Sim, when they try and copy, like, other thing, or try and do, like, classes that other sims do, they're just not as fun as they are in other sims. So it's like, why would I even bother driving those cars here when I could go somewhere else and have more fun with them? But, like, yeah. Best things about RF3 is the netcode and how car contact works. Same rank, the ink system is dialed for open wheelers, so you can't have proper touring car racing. Yeah, exactly. The Race Sim's netcode is fucking fantastic. Like, it just works. It has its hiccups here and there, but for the most part, it works, and it works really well. Car contacts is pretty... You know, cars are a lot more weighty in contacts than they are in AC, which is a good thing. Because it means that cars are harder to get unsettled. It's harder to get that ping-pong effects you get in AC as well. Which is what makes crashing here so deadly to everyone else, because you just bounce back off the wall. In Race Sim, there's a lot more weight to the impacts. Like, I had a guy completely, like, pile drive me in the rear end because his brake failed in one of the races into a corner. I still made the corner perfectly fine. Even though he like completely slammed into my rear end. Whilst AC, I would have gone to like the fucking moon. I wouldn't have been in this postcode anymore. Oh, Alex has gone wide. He's feeling the pressure, I feel. This is some really cool... We're at the worst part of the track. I'll have to check up on that in a sec. Shit's starting to get heated here. I've been passively driving and I've somehow wound my way into a three-way battle for the lead here. I ain't gonna pass up an opportunity to win this race if I can have one. Well, Michael's dropped back quite a bit. Don't quite know what happened there. This works out of the box. I love the spectator mode, and Odd HUD is one of the best HUDs out there. I'll get back to Odd HUD in a minute, but yeah, I did see that spectator mode thing that you were doing. That's really cool. I like that is just a thing that you can do and just works. I really like that. about Racestream. Yeah, Otterhud is a mod, so I don't think Otterhud really counts. I drove an autopilot, so I saved time and I can win the race somehow. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I've got him in my ropes here. I've just got to find the gap at the right place at the right time. I can fucking just bomb it. Oh, bit sideways there. However, Michael is also here. He's not going to make life easy for me. Jesus Christ, we're like nose to tail. This corner just sucks. You can't never see it coming. Oh. God damn it, Fred, why are you so rude? Oh, I've kind of scuppered this. I think he's going to be right in my wheel tracks for an overtake here. My tyres are starting to fall off a little. Oh, Alex has gone very wide. So has Michael. For Otterhud, I just need to start crew chief. Oh, yeah, it's integrated into crew chief. Yeah, right. Forgot about that because I don't use crew chief. He's gone wide. Oh my god, the run. Oh, that was a bold move. Michael's trying to drive up my inside. Gosh darn it, Michael. Oh, we've all gone into the gravel. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I got loose there. Holy fuck. Oh, Stewart's closed in now. Michael seems... Oh, sorry, not Michael. Alex seems to struggle a lot down this corner. Which is great for me. It's like saying, no, Michael, no. Angry German sweater to... Never mind. He took... Yeah. He took back the place. That was a... I don't know why I went for that move. It was kind of bold. This is going to be the last lap, though. So shit's got to happen here. Stewart is right there. Oh, Alex got a big bump. Don't think I'll be able to close him down here, though. Should have defended. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about taking it. I wasn't sure if that was going to catch him off guard. I'd rather have him get back past me than have us both rear-end each other and be out of it. He's gone very deep. Gotta try and squeeze Michael out of it. Oh my god. No, Alex, please, I'm here. Only the most dubious tactics all. That was a little bit naughty, but I hate that corner so much. Had to do what I had to do. Might not have been the cleanest way to do it. Oh! Oh, it's been so fucking long. So fucking long. Woo! That's a win. Ah. I definitely have some incident points. Oh! Yes. Stewart was on the mediums. Fuck me. He had really good. Oh my god, flying. Fastest lap of the race. Oh, that was. I'm like buzzing because I got a win, but I do also feel guilty. I don't know. I feel like I was a little bit naughty there on that final corner. I was like proper parking. Like that was like car park level stuff. But like honestly, I hate. It's a shame we had to have such an amazing race on such a crap track. Oh. Fucking hell. Not my finest hour, not my finest hour, but holy cow, I put on some fucking bold moves to get that done. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, one more lap and you maybe could have. You were on fire with that pace. You're 4th to 2nd on the last lap. We were going at it. 2 races in a row. That was fucking awesome, though. Oh, I don't care about the incident points. That was such an awesome race. Again. You know what else was on fire? The front left. Yeah, it was on fire. Front left tire was gone. Yeah, Evgeny backed out of that. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I thought I'd like proper run Michael off the road, which I kind of would have if he would have stayed there, but there was plenty of space. Oh, Evgeny, yeah, just little kiss there into my rear. What tires did I use? I was on the softs. I think that's why you reeled us in pretty hard at the end. Because A, we were going crazy. And B, our tires were starting to eat shit. So I think on that, the first half of the race, we had the advantage. On the second half of the race, you had the advantage. This car was so sketchy around here. I still stand my ground that this mod is awful. I hate it. Like, this corner here, you literally can't see it. It's a guessing game every lap, because it's like, what even is this? That's why I parked it so hard on the final lap, because I genuinely can never find the apex of that corner. But I knew I had to do it. Otherwise, Alex would have just come back through. I thought I was going to lose it here, though. You two were starting to pull away. But then, started to close it back up. You two had some scrapping. Oh, yeah. You fucking... How come you went out wide here? How come you stayed out wide off into the gravel? Oh, okay. I guess the car just kind of went that way. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Didn't put a quality lap in. Should have started further up the grid. Yeah, I assume you got caught out by track limits in qualifying. Because the track limits here in qualifying are brutal. Well, I knew you didn't bid it on purpose, but I was wondering... I thought that with the gravel, you gonna... from the way I saw it on my end, I thought you could have easily have driven back onto the track. And I thought you'd driven off into the gravel to sort of, like, not rejoin in front of me. But now that I look at it again, that was just kind of the way the car was going, and you hit a bump, so yeah. Yeah, track limits, yeah. That's the... I don't know if you noticed, the track limits don't exist in the race. Yeah, I can send you the replay, Adam. I got it saved. Fuck me, though. Slowly. I think Alex had the measure of me, but I think he started to wear out a bit towards the end of the race. Mr. Movie Man. Yeah, don't get your hopes up for it releasing anytime soon, though, Michael. Adam's backlog is not something you want to mess with. Did a couple of test pilot passes. Oh. Yeah, Alex was... Yeah, he seemed to be struggling big time at the end. I think it's these next 2 laps where shit really goes mad. Because we're all bunching up here. Michael's really tight. Shame no stream from him. Yeah, they stream on Thursdays, so if you want to watch these guys take another crack at it, you'll see it again on Thursday. Need at least 30 minutes practice jumping tracks that I'm unfamiliar with. Fair enough. For me, it depends on the track, but I usually jump into these races and the races after this one with no practice at all. Just the 5 minutes that SRS gives, if that. But I mean, I already have experience with this track. I already have experience with this car. I know this track is a complete pile of rubbish because it was where the Estonia Championship finale was. And obviously, there I went in with a chance of running or taking the title. And so I did put a little bit of extra effort into... Oh yeah, this was bold. I had such a run on him, and I just carried it. I was not backing out of the run. I just steamrolled past him. Yeah, I knew he was going to absolutely send one, so I wasn't going to just, like, drastically swap lanes into the corner. I was also hoping he was going to completely outbrake himself. Which he went quite wide on the exit, but I didn't quite get the old switcheroo I was hoping for. Then Michael forces it up the inside here, but he doesn't quite get it done. Car 57 and 58 finished 1-2. Oh my god, yeah. This is when we all went on the gravel. Yeah, he put a wheel on the gravel, I put a wheel on the gravel. Michael didn't, but I got a little bonk from him. So there's probably 2 incident points. Oh no, yeah, I got on the brakes here, and the car was like, nah, you're gonna die, my guy. You could see the wheel. I'm turning away from the corner whilst braking into it. Lovely shopping trolley moment there. Where was it? Coming out of here. I was able to close up on Alex. Alex pulled a bit of a gap here. I was able to close it up. And he went wide there, which allowed me to close up even more. Where was it I made the move here? Michael went for a send. He was trying. And Stuart had also... He was right there. I mean, realistically, had it have played out differently, Stuart could have won the race. Which is crazy to think about, given that he didn't even put in a qualifying lap. Oh, here we go, yeah. Alex opens the door here. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going for it. That could have been my death sentence, though, because that allowed Michael to come right up there. Had to send. Stu was ready to kill. Yeah, I squeezed you a bit there, and you got over the bump, but no harm, no foul. Stuart was going to try around the outside of you. We all parked it up here, but I lit the car up on the exit. Like, holy cow. Did I think I dabbled the brake. Yeah, I dabbled the brakes there because I was going to hit Alex. So I was like, I have the momentum. I'm going for it. Up the inside. And then I couldn't find the apex here, so I, like... this was not a fine moment, though. I hate this corner so much. Sadly, Alex left before I was able to really say anything. It's gonna... I apologize for that, because I gotta cause the concertina. Yeah, because that then pushes him wide, and that's gonna allow both Michael and Stewart through. And Stewart takes Michael. Fucking hell. Mental. A cork in a bottle there. Oh my goodness. Still had some rubber left. Oh, we didn't have much on the soft tire, I'll tell you that much. Were that race a few laps longer, you would have gobbled us alive, to be honest. DRS. I had 2 into the points. Fuck. Alex had 1. Stewart had 0, so he gets the most points. Yikes, Alex lost 3 places on the last lap. Yeah, stuff's held up quite well, yeah. Yeah, they held up quite well. But they were... If the race went on for much longer, they would have just died. A pretty clean race. Yep, see you next week, Tim. Well, first to 4th in one... Not quite in one corner, because I got him a couple of corners beforehand. But yeah, he lost 2 space. He went from 2nd to 4th through those... On the exit of the last corner. Well, the exit of the 2nd last corner and through the final corner. Whew. It's been too long since I've won a race in SRS, though. Alex first, and lap time, Evgeny, Michael, Mateo, pardon me, myself, then Martin, Jack, Abdon, Tobias, and Florian. Then in race pace, it was Mateo, Stewart, up in 2nd. That shows how crazy fast he was going on those mediums. Yeah, if you would have qualified, Stewart, you very well could have won the race. Especially of us tripping over each other the way we were. Michael, then Alex, and Abdon, then Evgeny, then myself, then Martin, Jack, and Tobias. And then when we go to the championship standings, I'm up into P3. That's because a lot of people haven't done it yet. Pretty certain the likes of Walter, Mauro will overtake me. Alex missed Magello. Oh. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I didn't notice Alex had missed the race. It's unfortunate. Evgeny also missed Magello. I guess that explains why they're all the way down there. Better luck than in the Lotus, yeah. Mateo with a perfect streak, 6 races, 6 wins. Martin with 2 wins, 3 second places, 2 second place, or 2 third places. Me with 1 win, 1 second place, 1 third place. Those are pretty respectable stats for the fact that I've only done 1 race each week, I'd say. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know how to describe it. It's a bitter relationship. I don't like the car that much, but I seem to have been able to have unlocked a level of pace in it that means I can be competitive. I could tolerate it a lot more than I could back at back in Imola, though. Imola, I went completely the wrong way of the setup, and the car was just a pure shopping trolley. It was horrible. No matter what I did, the car was gonna kill me. But here, or from race 2 on, from Kyalami onwards, it's come together. Also, no! I broke my streak of consecutive 92-point finishes. I tried my best by getting my elbows out and getting those incident points. Maybe I should have handed the win to Stuart. And then again, I ruined it here with the 75. Let's see, how many races has it been since I last got a win? I'm genuinely curious. When did I finish in the Lotus? It was 6th, I think. Let me quickly... Oh wait, hang on, shit, I haven't checked. How many people are in for the... There's only 2 people. Ah. It's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna have to quit that. That sucks. Yeah. No Fun Cup. Sadness. I lowered it, tweaked the front toe, and that's it. Yeah, what really transformed this season for me was I spent about 15 minutes at Kyalami before I started the stream. I spent about 15 minutes driving the car around the track and just making little setup tweaks here and there. Just dialing the car in to how I wanted it to. And those 15 minutes were game-changing. I mean, you could see, from the disaster of Imola, I completely binned the setup, started from default again, and then just made a few small tweaks over those 15 minutes. And I haven't finished lower than 4th place since. In all the races. Hang on. Where did I... Yeah, I got 3rd place, then 4th place, then 2nd place, then 1st. So... Hang on. Seeing as that race isn't happening... I think I've shown this off before. Voila! My master sheet. So... Oh, crap. I've full screened my chat. So, because SRS doesn't keep track of all of your... every single race result that you have in SRS, I thought I'd take it upon myself, because I'm a numbers guy. As much as I don't like to obsess, I don't like to obsess over the numbers, but I like to look at the numbers, and I like it when the numbers look good. It's always, looking at data is always useful. And so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to go back through and list every single SRS race that I've ever done and organize them. So you could see, yeah, this would be good to have for SRS, yeah. iRacing has it, and I really like that iRacing has it. It's not like in a nice spreadsheet like this, but yeah, it does show you all your results, which is nice. And it allows you to open the results file from each of those. But I mean, yeah, at least SRS allows you to go back through the historic results. Like, it keeps them in the archive, and you can still go back through and look at all the old races, all the old championships and stuff, which is nice. But you know, having something like this, it makes it a lot easier to look at. But you see here, that's this win here. The last win was 2 seasons ago at round 3 in the Radical. So that's quite a while ago. I didn't get a single win last season. Not one. Nada. Zilch. However, here I have like the overall stats. It was actually my most consistent season on SRS ever. So, you win some, you lose some. I didn't win a race, but I was incredibly consistent all championship. Yeah, one more to go next week in the Lotus. Yeah, I'll see you then, Stuart. Hopefully you catch more luck next time. Be great to see you battling where your pace should be. But yeah, take care. So we're now left with the decision. The Fun Cup race ain't happening. There was only 2 people registered, me and one other guy, and so I backed out of it. He backed out of it too. It wasn't handy, so we can't do the same shit we did last week, or like one of you guys in chats. We can't do the same shit we did last week, where we just had a fun 1v1. So yeah, no race there. So the question is, do we end here, or do we fuck around for a bit? There's a few things that we could do. I could look for... I don't have Splitgate installed, Adam, goddammit. You ask me this every time. I don't have the key. However, we could use this time to brainstorm some new combos. Some new series. That could be a pretty productive use of this time. Because I have no fucking clue what we're gonna use. I'm just gonna scroll through my content. If you have any suggestions, feel free to put them in the chat. And we can then go and... we just go and do some laps in some cars and see how they... see how viable they could be for a new SRS championship. Go to the race setup and content manager and just spam on the random button. Could, but I don't know. Oh. Oh, actually, sorry. Yeah, I guess we can't do that. You're gonna have to... you might have to help my dithery old brain find where that button is. Let me open up Content Manager. I play Quake 1? No. I think I did play it once, but I haven't touched it in, like, donkey's years. Alright. Close this down, because I don't want it. Race setup in Content Manager, and just click the random button. Do I need a specific version? Where's the Ridge Racer music? Well, I paused it because I was doing stuff. I can put it back on. But actually, tonight I don't have Ridge Racer music queued. I have... music from Enthusia Racing lined up. That game sucks, but its soundtrack is actually really nice. Hang on, I just bring it up on stream. If I could stop being a brainlet for 2 seconds. Voila. Content Manager. That's probably too small. Peach. Hold a bar 595 are the longest. You just want people to suffer. Okay. Let me clear this out, because this was for some old... This was some random race I did. 3 dots at the car. Change car to random. No. No, it could be fun, but no. Yes, yes, we're gonna use the Lotus again, guys. Oh, yep, that's gonna work. That's not gonna work either. No, no. Not sincere congrats. Got all these tracks it's given me. Oh yes, drag strip. Really good pace in the Audi. Nah, I didn't have good pace. I will leave it Silverstone 967. Not sure what I feel on 72. I don't think my pace is that good in the Audi. Alex, Michael, and Stuart, they're all quicker than me. Near Mateo's, yeah, but I think Mateo could go a lot faster. The track sucked. I'll probably apologize to him after I close up the stream, but if you are talking to Alex, tell him sorry for the final corner. I didn't mean to park it as much as I could, but I knew I couldn't let him have the inside line. And, like, with the way that track is, it sucks. I don't like that version of Portimao. I cannot find the apex in that final corner. Yeah, the Huracan Supercharger Fair is interesting. Oh. Click on track day. What does track day do? First to 4. Yeah, I can imagine. Select either same car or similar power number. Similar power to weight ratio. Let's try that. yeah. But front left is really suffering with the setup that we had. I was hoping that this would give some interesting stuff that we could use, but I don't think much of these are going to be viable. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that race. But I do feel a little bit guilty for, like, parking up as aggressively as I did on that final corner. Oh, Magion, no. Daytona Oval. There's been a practice session where you start in the pits. Eh? Isn't that just practice then? I fucked up the quali and the start, nothing new. You seem to do pretty well in quali. Nah, 100%. Oh, yeah, you're right, I'm stupid. Ignore me. I got used to practice modes in, like, Racerim and stuff. Where you can practice in, like, R Factory, you can practice with other cars. And LFS. You know, let's try this. I think this could be a reasonable combo. Hopefully it's going to show the game. Okay, it's content manager ahead of the game. Let's hide that for now. Alright, cool. We here. Okay, so we changed the gears. We have soft, medium, hard tires. We've on the mediums, traction control, anti-lock brakes. But this every 6 minutes, so I'll be able to type. God damn it. Turn traction control off. Who needs traction control? Does this car brake? A bit. Turns in quite nicely. Yeah, in the gravel. yeah, it will stop in the gravel. And AC change is really hard to stop all the Lambos. I do quite like this one though. This GT3 UNT car. Not quite a GT3, but I think it's better for it. Not really. Game finds lobbies quick. I mean, it's popular, so I'd hope it finds lobbies quick. But then, Overwatch 2. I've heard that takes forever to find lobbies. Oh, got a bit sideways there. Well, I think all the cars are still in the pit lane. I don't think a single one of them is left. Pro chat's letting the slowpokes clean the track. Fuck you, Fred. Do I need to have CSP turn on, maybe? For them to want to drive out on the track? Or are they just deciding that they don't want to leave the pits? Just wants to hit at the part of a new wheel that's worse than... Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the fuck is this? It looks so incredibly cheap and tacky. Yeah, the T128, I think it's called. Oh, this track doesn't have a good pit lane file. Okay. Yeah, T128. Yeah, pretty certain that's what it's called. Yeah, it's pretty crap looking. Okay, let's get... Nope. We're not using that. Red America Moto, let's go. Caterham, I'm not really feeling it. Lotus 25. P1 GTR. Ah, yes, the Formula Hybrid 2019. Yeah? Sure, nothing will go wrong if we use this, right? Vaguely, yes. At the moment, I'm just clicking random. I'm just throwing up random shite. Isn't 2017 free? Yeah, but 20, but no. Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. Paid mod though. I like the card, but paid mod. A barge. Oops. Oh, there's your bar, Fred. Paid mod. I ideally want to avoid doing paid mods, so I'm gonna have to do what Donnie and Slowbros did. Can I just put the 1 hour video? I don't want to sit and go for an hour long video. That's not gonna work. Studio 3 is interesting, but it's a little slow. Yes. fuck, same power. I want same. Nope. I want same. Team Aaron class? No. Filtered by SUV. Is that really not an SUV tag? I wanted to get all the fucking... I don't think we're actually going to use this, but I kind of wanted to get all the SUVs in. Because it would be funny. Hashtag SUV. That's filtered by hashtag SUV. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. We'll up that to 20. New mods of Genesis, as you all know. Yeah, let's take a quick peruse on the old RaceDepartment. Are there any interesting cars that have popped on? Formula 4 Brazil with FSA GP. I don't think that's an actual car. Porsche 964 bi-turbo. It's probably the most meh Porsche ever for AC. I know we're not actually going to use this. I want to drive it for the memes. You can make multiclass the Cayenne. What even are these cars I'm looking at here? This is some cursed shit. Okay, the Porsche... Oh, actually, that Porsche 962 is quite nice. Reported BPR GT1 entries. Okay. Mazda MX-3. Vento Aria GTE. Concept endurance car. Ah, yes, an RC car. Yeah, RaceDepartment, you can't post sus mods. Also, RaceDepartment, you can post skins to sus mods, yeah. Good to see you, 9. Oh no. God, no. What can we even change on this? Traction control? Don't need it. It has positive toe? We don't need that either. Get out of here. Negative toe all the way. Easy to drive, almost no power. Yes, and my mother is a horse. Yep, those statements are all true. I don't know why that's what came to my head, but it is. Oh yeah, it's heavy. How's it gonna break into this corner? I have no idea. It's probably not. I should have started braking earlier, I feel. I'm fully on the brakes. Oh, okay, we got it. Oh no, we got it. We got it stopped. We got it stopped. Road America feels so smooth. Yeah, I fucking own the road. You know, unironically, this doesn't drive as badly as I thought it was going to. I'll be completely honest with you. I was expecting something completely god-awful. Get a Cleveland... Oh no, not a Cleveland mod. Go to Thruxton in these bad boys. I'm sure that final chicane would be fantastic in these. Oh wait, this is the moto version of Road America. Oh god, oh fuck. I've got to do this chicane. Where's the braking spot? There. Like, I got it vaguely right. Go. Good for the final chicane. I mean, I couldn't even go through there too wide in the Estonia 21 without being boffed into a wall by somebody. Oh, got it stopped for Canada corner. We're good. Oh, needed to brake there. Needed to brake there. Fuck. Oh, off-roading time. Yeah, I did actually see an interesting mod of a Mitsubishi Lancer WRC 05. The issue is that, like, well, I mean, that's just the Fiesta, but different. Okay, let's get out of here. I've done a lap. Fat. There you go. GT3, I snooze. Mito, I snooze. GT3, I snooze. Avora S, I snooze. We're back with the Exige 240. Yes, drift car. I'm sure this wouldn't go wrong at all, right? Right. Oh, so I check Gilles Villeneuve, Highlands, nope. Avus, yes. Jello, Las Vegas, Wimbledon, Darlington, Chain. Lotus 125 is kind of mid though. Avus on no. Ah yes, Norris Ring, perfect. Oh yeah, the Formula Racing. Oh, Formula Racing? What the fuck am I smoking? The Formula RSS 3 V6. A par 595 at Avus. You know what? We can do that to round off the night, Fred. Does that make you happy? Yes, Ligier. I have plans to revive the Ligier, but the time is not now. Oh yes, the Friday GD3 Challenge, the most underwhelming hidden DLC car in AC. Like, I remember getting that DLC just to find out that all the cars in it fucking sucked. Piaggio Ape. Janetta GD4. I'd love to do something like a Chevrolet Championship, but I'd have to buy it for everyone. And I'm a tight-fisted asshole. I ain't gonna piss all my money down the drain for those guys. Maybe I would one day. I don't know. But at this point, no. I'm cycling through this, and it's giving me a lot of rubbish. I keep getting the Formula Easter cars, and it does bring up the idea that it could be pretty fun to do, like, the whole Formula Easter class. But, I'm not sure if Enrique would like to have a race where there's that many different cars. James would totally have Rebecca's one. I would love to do a championship in the Formula Americas 2020 as well. Fucking love this car. However, also paid mod. Nope, not the Fun Cup. BMW 320i BTCC. I wonder when the guy's gonna fucking finish this. It still has the unfinished interior. Estonia 20. Oh boy, the Moby Dick. 599XX Evo. No, can't do that. Don't really want to do the DTMs. Estonia 20 again. Not the Radical. Oh yeah, the URD DTMs. These are pretty cool, but again, paid mod. Porker spot. No! No. You'll get to suffer this time. I swear this is just cycle around the same group of cars. Okay, it's not quite. Ah yes, the Sunbeam. It's tempting, but I'm not sure if this is the right time to do it. I don't know. Yes, Honda Rank T. Oh yeah, these T1600 cars. I forgot these were a thing. They're interesting. It's a front-wheel drive and a rear-wheel drive one. You will get to suffer this time. But no, I drove the rear-wheel drive one, and I did find it a little weird. So I'm not fully sure. GD4. Lotus 49. RSS GT1s would be a cool class. But again, paid mod. Don't really like the way those V8 supercars drive. Back to the scrolling through this list, and not a lot is really... The things that are standing out to me is really cool for a championship. I'm like, the Quattro? Which Quattro? The Quattro Group B, I assume. Don't have any panels, Evgeny, nor do I know of where we could get any panels that would be SRS approved, unfortunately. Formula RSS 2013. The GTM, hell no. I mean, again, the Quattro Group B could work. But the issue is, again, I'm treading on the toes of the Fiesta again. And I feel like I'd like to take a bit of a break before I come back. Oh no, not TTRS VLN, no. Even though according to you guys it's now my favorite car, it's the Expo mod. Which one? You know, I was ironically thinking potentially of the 8.6 tuned. But I'm thinking I kind of wanna go downforce route. I just can't think of what real... You mean like this, Fred? This quote-unquote official mod? Not sure. Is it like pop-up window even showing for you guys? I can't see. No, it's not. Okay, crap. So me hovering over that is doing nothing. I thought you guys would be able to see that, but no. Yeah, the Expo GT4 or Crossbow GT4. Yeah, is that what you mean? Or you mean something different? Ugh. Nürburgring, disgusting. Laguna, Spelunksring, good word? But there is an official one in it. Yeah, the official one's the standard crossbow. But do you mean the crossbow? The mod was used for a season or two way back, I think. No, not Milwaukee Mile. Staying far away from that. 12 Poznan, that could work. Not sure what you're on about, Fred. Are you on about the GT4, or are you on about just a normal crossbow that's been slightly modified? Because that's what I had there, was the crossbow GT4. Oh, okay. Could have just said the GT4. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to do LMP1s. The temptation is there. I'm not sure how that would pan out number-wise, though. Given the hybrid stuff. And I'm not sure how the three cars are BOP'd necessarily against each other. Has there been any LMP1 championships in SRS in the past? No, not LMP1 I'm measuring on. Fuck's sakes, Fred. No, we're not. Yeah, just pick one of the cars, yeah. I think... From what I remember... Oh, shit. Come on, that. From what I remember... Yes, there was one chip outside of the multi-class race. Recipe for disaster, a single screen. The LMP1 sounds like fun. It was ran by the guy that passed away. Is that Sean Clark, or is that someone else? I'm gonna show my ignorance of knowledge. American time slot. Oh, okay. Would it be... Will Marsh? SimRacing Paddock, I think? Is that who you're on about? You know, let's try this. I put all three of the cars in. But I want to drive the TSO 40, because I think, from what I remember, the TSO 40's got a thick engine. Which means that it has the least amount of hybrid deployment of all three of the cars. Because here it's him that ran it that season. Ah, okay. Interesting. There you go. Oh my god, we're really close in the pits. Who needs traction control? Is when I just signed up but not yet started the race, I think. Okay. Interesting. Look how close to the air and the pit lane. This track was definitely built for LMP1 use, right? Oh, God. Yeah, could be. You can see there, it doesn't have a lot of hybrid boost in it. And I feel like, given that this car has traction control, I feel like it's quite accessible power as well. Like, these cars aren't all that challenging to drive, I don't think. But they are incredibly fast. I think GT3 is too fast for this track. We've raced the hypercars around here, I forgot about that. Should be... Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm manual deploying. Oh. Crap. She a wee bit understeery on the default. They're all running different tires. Okay, that's interesting. Oh my god. Porsche jump scare. Oh, there's an AI off on the gravel. Shimmer lap deployment. Let's see what I can do compared to the AI. Have to be careful with the deployment. God damn it. That corner is so tempting. Oh, I've gone through the fence. Oh, I've gone... It was rebirthed in you on the other side of the barrier. You have to be careful with the hybrid system because it induces a fuckload of understeer. And I mean a fuckload. You hit that button, front wheels get powered, four-wheel drive moment. Okay. I've switched. I forgot what track we've just switched to, but I've switched to a different track. Which might do... Oh! Oh, yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think that... I'm pretty certain this is on RaceDepartment. It's St. Pete from IndyCar. Oh my god. You know, LMP1s are the bumpy... Oh, shit. Pumpy street circuit? What could go wrong? Oh, that's a cut track, okay. Oh. That's the wrong switch. Track from the guy who potted this are great. Oh, I got that wrong. Oh, these bumps make things interesting though. Alright, see you, Evgeny. Take care. Oh, I've outdone it. Kinda digging this. Send help. Oh my god, it's tough under that braking zone. You just lock up. If you're not careful. Yeah, look at that. The Porsche shoots to the top. My god, that speed. The Toyota definitely, I think, is the slowest of the three cars all around. I think... I don't know. I'm digging this. I think this could work. Maybe. Be an interesting one to try. Nonetheless. There was another car I had in my head. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. Yeah, if you do a champ, you have to pick one of them. Yeah. GT3 Cup. 211, the Alto, VRC prototypes. Changed. I guess I could just click here. I'm going through these cards and I'm looking for a specific one. I don't know why I'd bother doing that. Can you even see this? I don't think you can, no. I guess you'll see it when I pick it. If I can even fucking remember what car it is, even. I'm just going through this list and drawing a complete blank. Some car I had that I thought would work really well. Oh yeah, the Estonia 21 Formula Mondial spec is interesting. The Estonia 21 but with more power. Actually, no, fuck it. I think we say fuck it and we go for the Toyota. I'm committing to this idea. It's potentially hilariously stupid, but I'm down. I now can't find Toyota anymore because I'm an idiot. Oh, there we go. Oh, the TSO40 only has 2 liveries by default. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get some other tracks up in here. Trim all these bad fuck. Same car. Norris ring. It wants me to do the Norris ring. No. Oh, no, I don't want to do endless floor. Ah, yes, Anglesey. Wet track. Crofted an LMP1 car, could you imagine that? Thruxton, be an out there pick, but maybe could work. Zandvoort. Not London. Not Modena. Not Croft again. Nashville, Homestead, Miami. Talladega. God bloody hell. It keeps going through the same tracks. Please. Random, do your job better. You have to start a no! Ah yes, Gnublas. I'm sure that'll end well. And Chambly, yep, that'll end well also. Ah yes, Semitin, yeah, I'm sure that'll go very well. I think it might be a drawback this season. Every US series was a prototype. Back to St. Pete. Dear Circuit Po, yep. Yes, but ours is a different prototype. Also, yeah, no prototypes in the European series. Since Donnie did the Daytona prototypes a while ago. My god, it doesn't want to give me a fucking track that I can use. Ah yes, Bristol, yep. Perfect track for these cars. Daytona road course. But I already know how that drives. Sorry if I don't. Barcelona Moto. Include it to scare Fred. It doesn't help, but the same car gets featured right after they... Yeah. Yeah. RPR for maximum chaos. Yeah, it's something I wanted to avoid, but I feel like it's reaching a point where I kinda can't help it. You know? Like... Fuck. It changed it to another LMP1 car. But we got... I might as well have just fucking gone into the tracks myself and picked one out. It's just giving me the same rubbish. No, not Kyalami. I'm back to St. Pete! God... RPR for maximum chaos. Yeah, Red Bull Ring could be interesting. It keeps giving me the short layout, though. Can I feel a group chat meeting would almost be necessary at this point? Yeah, I don't know, maybe I could speak with Michael and Donnie and see if that's something we could start getting into motion. Watkins, Glen. Fuck. But how many hosts SRS has now? Yeah. No, yes, there's only crazy people like that. Oh, 42 opponents. Well, that's a little high. I think I'll do... Yeah, I'll do a couple laps here. I just want to see how Watkins Glen goes. And then we'll wrap the night off with Fred's meme combo of, I don't even know why I'm trying this, because this is going to be a fucking awesome combo. It's Watkins Glen in a downforce car. Oh, I'm closing all the wrong windows here. Like, what is there not to love about this? Oh, yeah, Atlanta. Yeah. That could work. Oh, we got a nice sunset here at Watkins Glen. Oh my god, that got a bit scary over the curb. I think it's 7 gears here. Okay, I haven't driven a car like this in a sim, in like a proper race for a long time. I don't think. So I'm kind of... Well, actually, that's a lie. I did the R-Factor 2 IndyCar Championship or series on SRS. It wasn't really a championship. But that kind of made me crave these cars more. These kind of big, powerful downforce cars. Because they're cars I really enjoy racing, but they're cars that people tend to stray away from a lot. Is music something you want to sort out online? I have no fucking clue what kind of music Sword Art Online has. But, as I said earlier, it's from a game called Enthusia Professional Racing. The game itself sucks, don't bother. A friend tried to get me to play it, and I played it, and I didn't like it. But the soundtrack is pretty fucking good. It's kind of it's a weird mix. It's a weird mix, the soundtrack for Enthusia. Because it's like part Ridge Racer, part Gran Turismo, part like fucking Phantasy Star, like RPG sort of shit. It kind of takes like those sort of three and like blends them all into one, and it somehow works. Like they have one of the themes here is literally sounds like a fucking boss battle theme, but it's for some like Gran Turismo knockoff racing game for the PS2. It's like, what? And they wrote like a whole like 9-minute track for the Nürburgring as well. That's like really sort of like epic in kind of like the tone and stuff. Like it really tries to like big up the atmosphere of being at the Nürburgring. Boost. I had the best anime in the world. No, because I don't really watch anime, do I? Hardly watch TV as it is. Alright, okay, we're going to switch to race. One lap, because it's going to take fucking forever. Avus. I typed a bus. Why is Watkins Glen ticked under... Okay, no. I keep typing a bus instead of Avus. What the fuck am I doing? Avus. What's the car? The Abarth. 595 SS. I'm going with the Step 2 variant because I don't want to be here all day. I could unironically do a bus at Avus. But I promised Fred I would do the thing. You know, for the memes. Piss off, bot. Oh, you got that before me, Fred. Alright, thanks. I swear I have the chat on subscriber only mode. I mean, I'll take the subscription, thanks, bot. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna leave it as it is. Starting 24th. I don't... Oh. I thought I had turned it on. Guess I am losing it. I just saw that image you sent me, Adam. That's perfect. Can't start the race, please. Oh, okay. Whoops. Same car. Right, here we go. The grand finale. This is a shame the Fun Cup. It's 2 weeks in a row. Oh, shit. 2 weeks in a row we haven't been able to get a Fun Cup race going. Which is a shame, but, it means we get to do really dumb shit like this, I guess. You could tell I have driven this car, given by the fact that the cockpit is all set up. Oh, I don't have jump start penalty on. On content manager, obviously. Oh, fucking hell. I've been crashed into by the AI already. Hang on, let's move this over here. We don't need to look at the map. How many gears does it have? Only 4. Okay. Yeah, hang on. I was saying there was that one song that's like a boss fight tune. I'll play that for this. We're gonna make this like really epic. As I'm probably crashing into everything. Okay, there we go. There you go. We have drama. I can't set the volume right. As we go very fast down a straight line. The guy just seems back onto it. The car feel faster. Yeah, shit. Okay, we need to do that. Oh, look at the speed! I'm actually getting a slipstream. Okay, keep going further back. Oh, we're beyond the neck. You know what? I think this feels satisfactory. I'm gonna have to tow this guy along, I think, if I want to catch up to the cars ahead. At least I could take a drink down this straight. Oh fuck, we're getting to the corner. I actually have to do something now. Toto Wolf in the driver's seat. Oh, I almost killed the engine. It's actually really jarring playing like this. Send help. Oh, we're gonna get a fantastic run out of there. Look at the speed. Ah, I put my leg back up now. I don't need to use my left leg at all. You know, actually, let's try something really stupid here. This is going to end in complete disaster. But we're going for it. Okay, AI, don't wobble. AI, don't wobble. Please. No, stop wobbling. Come on. Nope, stop. Stop! You fucking... Oh, well, bye-bye. I didn't lead into hardly any death. I wonder how aliens practice or races aliens. I tried to bump draft him, but the AC AI gets really fun. So when you try and bump draft the AC AI, they go to a threshold, and once they hit that threshold, depends on the car and like the stability of the car and the speed of the car and whatnot. But when they hit that threshold, the AI starts to wobble. And at that point, you can't push them any harder. But I tried to anyways. And, well, obviously you saw what happened. Oh my god, ooh, I'm in the war bit. Oh boy. You know what? We gotta try and make something happen here, so I'm going for the high line. Oh my god! Oh, I saved it! Oh my god. We won! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was too perfect. Oh my god. Let's watch that back on the replay. Oh my god. Oh, I full screened it. Crap. I want to watch that back on the replay. Oh, this doesn't have a proper camera. Yeah. On the start, I fucking went straight into the back of this guy because he moved over. Asshole. Go run down this straight. Amazing run through here. AI just really slowing the corners. It seems. And here we go. the push. We link bumpers. Guess it doesn't help that the bumper isn't exactly straight on this car, but then again, I guess it depends on the hitbox. But then maybe the hitbox is pointy on both the front and the rear, which leads to this sort of swinging. I don't know how to say, but yeah, in the end he died. Rest in pepperonis. And then I was pretty much stuck here. Dinked the wall a little bit, because I kept my foot in it. And then here we go. The moment. Up, and the rear end just went on me. Full 360. Saved it. Oh, that guy there is dead. And then I just drive it up underneath all of them. What happened to this guy? He died. What happened? Right, oh, he's fighting for the lead into... Oh, hey, what? AI driving, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, he saved it too, what the hell? And then there's me. See, I want to see that from the AI's POV. What does this look like? Okay, so he's fighting with this guy. He does his fucking pirouette. Saves it. Oh, I need to look at the next... Look at that black car. I think they just saw on the banking because they're going into the pits. Just like us humans, so real. I know, but there's me barreling in. Around I went, caught it, and it just held so much speed. I think it's also because this guy got involved in the fight. They had to get off of it. You see, they had to get out of it because otherwise they would have crashed straight into the back of him. I think that's why they were so slow there. And that allowed me to just plow up the bottom. Jesus Christ. Oh. That was a way to end the stream. Alright. We made it last the whole length as well. If anything, maybe even a bit more. Alright. Oh. Thanks everyone for coming out. It was awesome. We had highs, we didn't really have that much of a low, really. I think this was a really fucking fun stream in general. Loved every minute of it. Yeah. The finales next week. I'm really looking forward to those. Hopefully we can wrap off all 4 of my championships on a high. For the Fun Cup, that'll just be having a Fun Cup race at this point. But yeah, thanks everyone for showing up. Awesome fun. Awesome to everyone who raced. Look forward to seeing you guys race next week as well. And yep, take care everyone. I'm out. See you all next time.